welcome back. Today's featured guitar tone is the Cinderella 1986 guitar tone patch that I created for the last mile for the chords of Cinderella. This is the guitar tone that I created for Cinderella for that entire 80s metal era. I'm Tony. I'm using the Boss eBand JS-10, which has the Boss GT100 effects processor already built into it. These settings will work with whatever you have: pedals, stomp boxes, computer-based models, any fractal audio, line 6 helix, and whatnot. Just look at the screen and I'll get you there as close as possible. This is a very simple tone that I created, so there's nothing really fancy about it other than it just sounds really good. This has a nice bite, nice crunch. Kind of trebly the way the album is for the last mile and for pretty much that whole album of Cinderella. Right? If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. If you haven't already, please click subscribe and hit that notification bell, as you do know that I upload videos every single day, 7 days, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. And lastly, I'm just going to go through these tones really fast, but thank you all for those who requested this tone. Again, all my tones are free. Go ahead and look through my channel on the playlist. You'll see all my guitar tones there. Go ahead and check them out. All my settings are there. They're yours. Dial them in, tweak them if you like. If you want to make them better, by all means do that. And I call this tone Cinderella 86. If this reminds you of something else, or if you don't want to call it Cinderella 86, call it whatever you like, right? So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to go ahead and go through my amps. Those are all my settings as is, the way they are right now. As you can see, my compressor is turned off and my modulations are off as well, alright? Alright, and again, just go ahead and look at the knob positioning as you would a clock if you don't have my settings. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. The amp I chose is a BG Lead. This is a very popular amp that I use a lot. It's very versatile. This models the vintage Mesa Boogie combo. So if you have a vintage Mesa Boogie combo amp in any of your amp modeling, look for that one. Boss calls theirs BG Lead. But this is modeled after a vintage Mesa Boogie combo. Alright, that's my amp. And look at the gain. See the gain right there? It's at 26. Just enough gain where it breaks up, but nice and crisp and clean and brittle and bright, a la Cinderella. And there's my effect level at 80, alright? Let's go ahead and continue. My bass is at 30, my middle is at 35, my treble is at 78. Play with your treble. You want it more bright, add the treble, less, take some treble off. It's up to you. My presence is at 70. Again, if you don't have this on your settings or whatever, it will not affect your tone per se. It just happens to be on my menu. That's how I have it. Bright on. And my T-comp is at -3. Okay, as you can tell, again right here, that is my compressor limiter, but the bottom right says I have it off, which is true. I'm not using any of it. See? So let's go into the overdrive distortions. I get a lot of my crunch from the Clean Boost overdrive. I'm using a Boss Clean Boost pedal. Whatever Clean Boost you have, do it. Again, your results will vary. Play with your overdrives. You may want to use a tube screamer as a sample. Look. Here's a clean boost. See what the difference? That is the Boss OD1 overdrive, and here is the Boss Clean Boost. And then here's the OD1. So whatever you like best, play with your overdrives. For this tone, Cinderella, I'm using a clean boost. More it's clean, gainy, but not too gainy, if that makes any sense. It's just like when you lower the guitar volume, it sounds really close to Angus Young. Alright, let's continue. So we're using a clean boost. Those are my settings. -10, bottom, drive -10. See again? Remember the gain on my amp is at 26. So this is very low. Alright, so it's okay. So my clean boost drive is at 10. Bottom is at -5. Tone +10. Effect level at 80. Alright, what's next? Here's my noise gate. I have my noise gate at 48. Do I have EQ? I am using EQ. Let's turn the EQ off really fast. Put the EQ back on. It's subtle, but it's in there. It's up to you if you want to add EQ. I have it on mine. Low gain, I have it at 0. High gain +6. And effect level at +1. Low mid frequency 500. Low mid Q 1. And low mid gain at 0. Sounds good, I love it. And my high mid frequency 4.00, high mid Q1, and high mid gain at 0. Almost done with the EQ. Oops, sorry about that. And lastly on the EQ, both low cut and high cut are flat. Okay, we're almost done here. This is my Cinderella tone. See, it's really simple. It's nothing like spectacular, like, oh, Tony's got the Cinderella tone. This is a Cinderella Tom Kiefer inspired guitar tone, is what it is. So it's not exact, obviously, I don't know their settings. But if you want to call it Tom Kiefer 86, that's up to you. If you want to call it Cinderella 86, that's up to you also. Alright, so there's no modulations, so look right here, on the bottom right, they're all off, so I'm not using anything there. If you want to come back later and add some stuff, that's up to you. This tone does not call for it. There's my delay right now. See, listen. Very subtle, which is the way I like it. So it's subtle, but it fills up the space. Delay 400 milliseconds. Feedback 28. High cut 8.00. And effect level at 52. Lastly, let's finish up this tone. Here is my reverb. Again, I'm using Hall. If you have other reverbs you want to try out, by all means go for it. My reverb time is at 2.0. High cut at 4.00. And my effect level for the entire tone, reverb, is at 76. There it is. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Any requests, leave them below. I'm having a lot of fun recording these tones. Excuse me. I'm having a lot of fun recording these tones. Coming up soon will be Judas Priest. I have 2 live Judas Priest tones. I gave you a demo of that at least 4 months ago. And now they're finalized, which is why I held off on those. So look for, within a week or so, the two Judas Priest guitar tones. They're a little bit different, but they're both versatile and they'll both work with your Judas Priest tones or songs, whatever. Alright, so there is the Cinderella 86 guitar tone that I used for the chords of Cinderella, The Last Mile. And so I hope you like it. Thanks so much for all your support and all the subscribers. Thank you so much. And click subscribe and hit the notification bell where you won't miss a video. But I should be uploading videos every single day. Lastly, if I'm not around and I don't post a video, or if I miss a day, just remember I'm probably more than likely just resting with little Pippi and spending time with my dog. And then I'll come back as soon as possible to upload more videos. Alright, so I'm going to be cranking out a lot of videos here. So we're going to mix it up. Obviously guitar tones, guitar licks, guitar chords, and on and on and on. And if you guys like my latest weekend series, excuse me, for Sundays, the Headbanger Chef. I'll cook something, whip something up for the cameras, and I can just basically stay behind the scenes, show you edited versions of the recipe where it's foolproof, and just show you boom, 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 and then play some heavy metal tracks in the background just to get your juices flowing. I can do it that way, or if you want me to narrate, pour 1 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vinegar, chop up your onions. If you want me to do voiceovers, I can. But I thought it'd be a lot more fun to watch the video, look at the recipe, and then just listen to some awesome heavy metal in the background, and then just to get your juices flowing. So I may be leaning towards that, but it's up to you. Maybe I'll do half and half voiceovers, and some videos all heavy metal music in the background. But I'm just testing the waters because I love cooking, and I'm like, you know what? Let's share this recipe. Let's share this recipe. Let's share this recipe. Alright, so that's it. Thanks everybody. Hope you like the Cinderella tone patch. And again, leave your request below. And I'll see you folks hopefully tomorrow. Alright, bye everybody. Bye.